This is the voice of freedom. We are not one voice. We are many. We are your voice. But we can only be effective if you use your voice. Your voice. This is the voice of freedom. We will not hide from the truth. We will ask the hard questions until we are sure we have the truth. Welcome to the voice of freedom, where your voice will never be silenced.
What else is playing on that laptop? It'll be YouTube or something. Are we live? Oh, live. Hello, folks. I don't know if you can hear me because we've got the output put down on the podcaster at the moment. So put that back up, Bradford, if you can. Okay, that's the thing you want to stop while I'm talking. You can fade it up so you know when you're playing the thing that you. So that's a YouTube that's open or a Rumble that's open in the background on a screen. Right, there we go. Now, are people saying anything? Is there anyone in the chat? Hello, folks. I stand down here. Welcome to the place where we're going to be doing things this evening. Can't tell you where. It's a secret. The Galactic Larrikin's working feverishly behind the scenes, and we're looking for some indication that you can actually hear the utterances uttering from my utterance utterer. Guru says sounds not too bad. Does that mean too low, not high enough? Needs to be louder. We sound like we're standing in a big empty room because, Guru, trust me, that's what we're doing. Standing in a big empty room. It's a lovely big empty room, though. Here's our man. Excuse me, mate. Can you hear that high-pitched whistle coming through your PA? You hear that? So we've unplugged. That's not coming from us. That's coming from your system somewhere. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, mate. So we're just going to try a reset on the house audio, ladies and gentlemen. Things might get a little dodgy. Are we still making noise down there, Big Bradford? Bradford, need to turn on mic 2, podcaster. Channel 2. There you go. Beautiful thing. That's one of the funny bits about wearing headphones. You don't hear shit. So we're setting up, folks, and 7 o'clock will be the start time tonight for part 2 of the Australia One. Well, Southern Australia tour, let's call it at this point. So part 1, 2 nights, or 2 shows rather, in one day in Melbourne a couple of days ago. Thank you to everybody in Melbourne once again. Canberra, looking forward to seeing the turnout here tonight. Promises to be interesting. Got some locals who are turning up and looking forward to welcoming them. And some not so locals who are basically, well, locals now anyway. So we have them on the show too. It's going to be an interesting evening. Looking forward to seeing you here at 7 o'clock. Everybody still saying they can hear us okay? Sound is good. I'm talking into my other microphone. Oh, we're now resetting the house audio. That doesn't mean that you should still be hearing us. You still hearing us online? And we should have the house come back up again very shortly. Screen's going back up. So we don't have any issues, Bradford. The audio's still going live. It's only the house that's resetting. It's not everything else. So beautiful. So the delay you've got there is about, what, 5 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 6, 7 seconds. Just so you know, about a 6, 7 second delay at this stage. So, no, sure, yes, it'll do. Yeah, you. Still, everybody can still see us. Beautiful. It's coming. That whistle's there. Okay. All right. Can you just turn up the house audio from our point, please, Bradford? Just crank it 1. Crank our volume. Crank off the podcaster, off the output of the podcaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just sounds a lot quieter than when I was talking before. That whistle is still there, quite noticeable. It wasn't there. Has anybody plugged anything in out the back into the same plugs we might be plugged into? No? Okay. I can't imagine how, or I don't know. Can you understand? It's not coming through our feed. Well, then that has to be house, and it's. So can you unplug our house feed from the podcaster? I think it's the top 6.5 mil out. And that's made absolutely no difference. Why are you still hearing me? The podcaster, not the ATEM. Okay, so we need to find, right, maybe when the boys tape things down at the join, can we see where that join is and have a play with that? Because they're the only weak points. And it's not up here at this end. Turn down the gain. What do you mean? It's very loud at their end? Can they hear it's got nothing to do with the, it shouldn't be the output gain. It'll be much more overpowering. It's not the plugs. Trying not to breathe hard. I'll have a slap.
Play some music, and then as long as there's no dead air, I don't want to deal with those.
All right. If you want to end the stream, shall we end the stream? Or are there other things you require testing? If everybody's happy that there is noise in the appropriate places online, we would thank you for your involvement, folks. And we will see you in about 45 minutes, maybe. 45 minutes to an hour, I guess we'll set up the stream. And remember, folks, None 2K is about the only channel that's still live. There is another one floating around. But Project Matilda will set up. It will go also on Rumble tonight, and we'll see if we can't make it all work. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in a little while.